Am I against eating meat or eggs or dairy? No, I am not against eating meat. But I will tell you what I am against. I'm against the way that we treat our animals on this planet. I'm against exploitation. I'm against just raising animals for money, for greed, in mass proportions. I'm not against people making a living off of their livestock. No. But I am against these big, giant factory farms that control and own everything. And I'm against Monsanto that controls and owns all of the seeds in the United States. Now, I'm not against eating meat, but I am against people eating it like 3 times a day, every day. I think that's a bit excessive, because we really need to eat lots of fruits and vegetables every day. And if the majority of your food is meat, you're not eating a balanced diet. You're lacking in a lot of other nutrients. And to me, that's just extreme. Obviously, there's people that have to eat just nothing but fish and meat because of the environment that they live in, like the Inuit. But we aren't in their type of environment, so we shouldn't just limit ourselves to meat or fish or whale blubber or even dairy. If those people had an opportunity to eat other foods, I'm sure that they definitely would. So, I'm not against eating meat. I think that it could even be beneficial from time to time. But, it really depends on the kind of meat, where you're getting your meat. It just depends on a lot of different factors. And one thing worth noting is that meat in the Bible actually referred to like fruit and vegetables and green herb. So meat today, people think of, like beef or chicken, things like that. But back in the old days, meat always referred to just as like food or, plants. So, because most people aren't going to refer meat today as something like dead animal flesh, because it doesn't sound as appetizing. But if you're going to eat meat, I've talked about this before, and I would really choose organic, grass-fed, bottom line. Best for you because it's rich in omega-3s, the cows are treated good, doesn't have all of the antibiotics in there, and the extra hormones. That stuff you just don't want to be ingesting, especially on a regular basis. And like I've talked about before, animal foods and fats contain a lot of dioxins, which are not really good for you. They put a lot of strain on your body. So, it's the amount of animal food that people consume, a bad quality, and the way that they treat the animals. If you can work around all those 3 issues, then it can be a good part of your diet, I think. Like I said, I'm not against eating meat. I don't condemn people that eat meat or animal foods because I know that it isn't right to do in the first place. Scriptures say not to judge another person of what they eat. And, God gives humanity permission to consume meat. So, it comes down to a personal choice. And everybody has to choose. We aren't just robots. But with knowledge comes, responsibility. And God wants us to take responsibility for ourselves and for others around us and for our planet as well. So we really have to make good decisions. But I am against this extremism philosophy, that's prevalent in society today. I'm against New Age philosophy, and I'm against this oneness, religion that all roads lead to heaven. I'm against that. So hopefully I've shed some light on this.